Okay, we're live. Let me go over and get my own computer set up, because I like to watch what you guys are watching. Otherwise, my brain just doesn't work well, so there's that. Hit that thumbs up when you come in, please, and thank you. Okay, here we are. Hey, Flo. Hey, Uncle Dan. I saw your comment about giving you a shout out. So, shout out to Dan. Hi, Dorothy. Hey, CB. So, how's everybody's Valentine going? I don't do Valentines. My theory has always been, if I don't know that you love me 2 weeks ago, don't wait till today. Hi, other Janet. So, yeah. So we don't do anything. I mean, say happy Valentine's and do whatever, but yeah, don't go buy me something. Don't get me a card. Just show me every day and we're going to be good to go. Hey, Dee Dee. I got your package today, Dee Dee. Hi, Barbara. So, and I don't mean to be bah humbug. I know that there are people who really look forward to this and everything. I'm just not one of them. I don't care. Hi, Icy. I honestly think most of these holidays are manufactured by card makers, which is fine. I mean, if they can get an entire civilization to play along, good on them. I just don't play. Hi, B. You got spoiled? You got French toast and coffee. Well, that's more than Robert got, so there's that. I told him happy Valentine's, thanks for the coffee. Hi, Kathy Arbor. So, yeah. Bah humbug. Maybe I'll fix, I don't know. I won't fix a special dinner either. I don't even know why I'm thinking about that. That's stupid. So anyway, I did the Never Have I Ever last week, and this is literally all I've done in the scavenger hunt since last week, is the Never Have I Ever. I went ahead and did a Zentangle pattern in the background, which I ended up really liking. I'll hold it up so you can see. Hopefully the camera will... Hi, Terry. Hi, Kathleen. All right, come on. I'm seeing if the dang camera will go ahead and show you the Zentangle in the background. Yeah, piece of crap. Never Have I Ever was a riot. I was actually surprised that I've been a pretty good kid overall. I mean, yeah. There's some things I had to reveal, but for the most part, yeah. I've been a pretty good kid. Dee Dee did have a good stream this morning, right, Rachel? Hi, by the way. I always look forward to Monday mornings. Always. Love the Never Have I Ever. Well, it's an interesting exercise to go do yourself, you know, because you have to, I had to really think back, you know, like, yeah. But anyway, I'll read mine really quick. Never have I ever been someone's alibi, donated an organ, thank God, lied to a cop, been a best man, gone vegan, campaigned politically, snowboarded, sent a stranger a drink, gotten busy in a public place. I've never been nude in public. Well, I suppose that one I don't think anybody can actually answer correctly, because when you were a newborn, you were naked. So, but the doctor didn't care. I've never spent a night in jail. I've never marched in a protest or lied on my resume, been to a strip club, joined the Mile High Club, worn a wig or extensions, been in a helicopter, donated blood, dropped a baby. Now, there's some babies I probably would have, if I'd have known how they were going to grow up, I would have dropped them. Tried a fad diet, cried or flirted to get out of a ticket, But if I had big hooters, I would use my big hooters to get out of a ticket. Had a friend with benefits, sent nudes, received nudes, crashed a party or a wedding, dated a musician. But you know what? When I was writing that one down, I thought, I've never been a groupie, but do you guys remember the Turtles? That band called the Turtles? They were at a small venue in Denver, and I went with my best friend's best friend to their concert, and we were sitting right in the front, like 2 feet from the stage. And I turned to Joe and I said something about, man, I like his earring. And that was like in the 70s, before boys wore earrings, okay? And he only had one. I said, man, I really like that earring. He heard me, took it out, and gave it to me, and I still have it. So, yeah, I never dated a musician, but I have a musician's earring. Tried moonshine, paid for adult content, scuba diving. I go look for the free adult content. I did that one twice, sent nudes or received nudes. I was really adamant about that, apparently. Been in a helicopter, eaten an entire pizza in one sitting. Waited tables, met a celebrity, danced on a pole, or been cheated on. But someday. So, Dan's done it all. Dan wore a wig, flew a helicopter, and made Dee Dee Sang's book. Well, I think anybody who can say they got in the Wingnut book is damn lucky. That's pretty much what I have to say that. So that's the only thing that I've done in this book in a week. I've been working on another project. Yeah, so I will get back to this soon, because what do we got until, excuse me, April 1st? So I've got a month and a half to get it done. And I think I'm just a little bit over halfway done. So yeah, and I've already done all the ones that I was really looking forward to. So, but I thought today we would work in the napkin journal, which I'll flip through this here in a few minutes, but I'll show you my cool new stuff first. Dan is my hero too, Rachel. A guy who can wear a wig and go nude in public. Who doesn't love that? So anyway, you guys know, because Dee Dee told us, that Books A Million has all their calendars on sale for $3 starting the first week in February. And I was really, really hoping they'd have good ones left when I went, because we went up there on Friday for a doctor's appointment for Robert. And I was surprised. They had really good calendars left. So I did get the Victorian calendar, and I've looked through it, and you guys saw it at Dee Dee's, but I will be cutting this up just to get all the little stuff out of it. I hadn't gotten one of these. They have them every year. This is an every year calendar, and it's got usually the same stuff in it. But I hadn't used all this stuff from the old one, so I talked myself out of it. Well, this year I decided, okay, get yourself a new one. So I got that one, and then Dee Dee was kind enough to send me the Mary Engelbright one. So I got the Mary Engelbright one, and I'm thinking I may actually, it went okay, Rachel. We have to go back in a month, which I'm not happy about, but they want to check his blood again. So you might just keep Mr. Vaughn in your prayers. I'm pretty sure everything's okay. He feels good. He looks good. Yeah, I think it was just a blip on the meter. But they do watch close, and I appreciate that. So yeah. So we'll flip through this, because this this calendar has all new art that I had never really seen before, and it came just before I went on. So I love Mary Engelbright. Thank you, Rachel. Yeah, so trying to get this on the camera. The Elegance of Female Friendship. The backstabbing. The rumors. Hi, what, Jen Ren? And Barbara? Anybody I might have missed coming in? CB, I gave Janet my email a bit back, online chat. One of us can go back and delete it. I love this one. I love the colors in this one. It's so soft and nice. So here's some little bit of love for Valentine's for you guys. Hi, Linda. East, West, Home is Best. She's done another one very similar to that. I just like her compositions. Where flowers bloom, so does hope. You guys didn't know I was so sappy, right? Motherhood is always an act of courage. I must be a mermaid. I have no fear of depths, and a great fear of shallows. That probably should belong to Xandra. They are shining bright, true creation, pure delight. There they are, shining bright, true creation, pure delight. Your absence has gone through me like thread through a needle. Everything I do is stitched with its color. Time spent amongst trees is never wasted time. Reading is a ticket to everywhere. That is the absolute truth. Yeah, me too. The mailman had to come down to the door to deliver it, Dee Dee, but that's okay, because he was asking about Robert. Seek wisdom. Never delay joy. So, one thing I like about this one is all these little characters down here. They're so cute, and they're so easy to draw. Ugh. So, I will be looking at that one again and again, because I love Mary Engelbright. Did I say hi, Linda? When I'm talking, I'm not paying attention. Okay, the other calendar I got, they didn't have the Mensa one this year, but I usually buy this one, the Games and Puzzles, to keep your brain young, because I have a constant fear of turning stupid. So, why is my chat not scrolling? Okay. Yeah, me too. He's pretty good that way. But anyway, they didn't have the Mensa one, and this one I don't like as well. I've done a few puzzles out of it, but I don't like this one as well. So I was a little bummed, but I'll do it anyway because so my brain doesn't totally atrophy. Yeah. So I got that one, and then I got a Sudoku one. Yeah, I bought weird ones because I don't do a lot of collage, and I have tons of collage stuff. This one, Quotable A-hole. So that's why I said in Dee Dee's chat today that I have a lot of Snark, but the other calendar is better. And I won't go through this whole one, but it's all sayings by famous people that have, I guess, stood the test of time that they can live into. That's where I stopped reading. So so I got that one, and then this one I'm going to make you guys, I'll flip through it and show you guys. This one is The Daily Bitch. And this one is really, really good. I have to say, whoever compiled this one is paying attention. What do people who say good morning want from us? That's kind of my attitude. And they had tons and tons of cat ones. It's like you're not even trying to read my mind. I don't care if you people like me. Dogs like me, and that's all that matters. We're all going to be lifeless, rotting corpses someday. It's not a competition. I just need all of you to adore me, but also leave me the hell alone. I miss when we stayed away from people just because we didn't like them. That one's been really true the last 2 years. If only avoiding eye contact burned more calories. It's amazing how long dogs can go without checking their phones. I'm not really a glass half full type person. I'm more of a stop talking to me person. The only reason to be in a relationship is so you can steal the other person's fries. What wine pairs best with a lifetime of bad decisions? Of course I don't have anything saved for retirement. I never thought I'd live this long. Ever have one of those days, but it was your whole life? I need to go to a place where my biggest worry is whether or not my drink has an umbrella in it and if the tide will reach my chair. That would be a perfect life, right? Sorry for biting you. I was really hungry and you wouldn't shut up. I like that one a lot. The only person who listens to me in my house is my dog, and even he pees on the floor sometimes. How dare you tell me the truth instead of what I want to hear? That's true of most people. Yeah, this could be tattooed on every person. Dan, you go to hell for lying, just like stealing. No matter how old you get, Sunday night always means tomorrow is school. Based on my Netflix recommendations, I'm either a serial killer, and I don't watch cooking shows because that's depressing. So mine would be I'm either a serial killer or... I don't know. I like true crime. They made a calendar especially for me, right, Terry? And a bunch of them I had to tear out. They were just way too nasty to even show to you people. How you react when a toilet doesn't flush and the water starts to rise is the real you. Think about that, you guys. I may not be the life of the party, but I do make an amazing cheese ball. Looking for someone to squeeze an entire tube of cookie dough down my throat. No weirdos. Dan, you're out. You are out, buddy. People think I'm weird, but it's really because I am. Being young and stupid is the best excuse I can't use anymore. I didn't oversleep, I extra slept. It still counts as a threesome when there's a puppet involved. I'm never more ambitious than when I decide to watch just one more episode before going to bed, if that isn't true. God, I'm not all brains, you know. I'm boobs and ass, too. A man just told me to calm down, so obviously I took his advice and I'm really relaxed right now. But isn't bacon grease really the only essential oil? I remember when things only cost an arm. Is that not true? Especially today. I have a lot of anxiety for someone who doesn't care about anything. Almost went outside without my phone, and now I know what it's like to lose your child at the mall. I'm not that addicted to my phone, so that's okay. My special talent is eating when I'm not hungry. Why can't I age like fine wine instead of expired yogurt? Pretty sure someone replaced my 2-year-old with a demon. Not cool. Life's too short to try and open closed pistachios. That is the absolute truth. Stop wasting my time. I have that covered. Anyway, you get the idea. I bookmarked some. Marriage is basic. I love this one. Marriage is basically just yelling what from different rooms of the house until one of you dies. I like that one. Adulthood is just unsubscribing from spam until you die. If you want to impress me with your car, it better be a taco truck. All I know is if a giant meteor crashed into Earth right now, I wouldn't be mad. Being right all the time is actually quite a burden. This is so me. I might do that one today. There are people outside doing stuff. Weirdos. I want my headstone to have lots of typos so I can continue annoying people. Rachel, is that not true? It would annoy me more than anybody, or if it has a crooked line. I told the cashier that I didn't need a receipt today, so I'm feeling pretty good about saving a forest. And that's actually true of me. Ah, I saved a tree. Yeah, you go, girl. Dusted once, it came back. Not falling for that again. It's all fun and games until you swallow the keys to the handcuffs. What kind of essential oil do I use to fill the gaping holes in my personality? Anyway, you get the idea. So we'll probably use one of these today. I'll keep that handy. And then the other thing I got, because Dee Dee is the worst enabler on the planet, and if Dee Dee isn't the worst enabler, Kathy Arbor is, okay? But she showed you, and I'm not going to show you again, these little vellum books. But one thing I wanted to say to you guys, these are the most adorable things ever, okay? But I don't know if you guys know it. There is a special little vellum glue doodad, tape gun, I guess you call them, that is specific for vellum. And it works great. So if you didn't know that, I don't even know how much they cost, honestly. But if you get vellum wet, it's going to crinkle and become really gross. So if you use this, and when you use this on vellum, it disappears. You know, you can use double-sided tape, but you can always see it underneath. This does not show. So if you bought these little books from Dee Dee the Enabler, this glue, this tape gun is the best. So there you go. If anybody wants to see them, if they missed them at Dee Dee's, I'll show them. But otherwise, Dee Dee showed these a week or so ago, and naturally I had to get them. And they will go in the beast. And then while we were in Joplin on Friday, of course, I went to Barnes & Noble, and I ran over to Hobby Lobby. And I didn't need any, well, I did need something. I needed some interface, some pretty stiff interface, and I wanted the fusible kind. So, oh, you didn't see them, Jen? I'll just show a couple of them real quick then. But anyway, I got the fusible interface, and I will be making a journal cover out of that material Dee Dee sent me someday when I can get the sewing machine out. But they're just little vellum sheets. I'll pull this one out so you can see. Look at how cute they are. They're freaking adorable. So they don't really go with Snark, but it's okay. So yeah, there's just, how many books of them? There's 2, 4, 6, and they're all different. Pursuit of Happiness was one of the books, and it's just, they're just little pieces of ephemera is all they are. But the nice thing about vellum is it just almost disappears on your page. Where are they from? I got them from Amazon. You want me to go look? Thanks, Barbara. I'm wondering, what does Snark mean? Snark means what I was just reading, Randy. All this stuff that's kind of rude but true, that's Snark. And I'm just I'll get it real quick for you guys, because it'll just be in my orders, because I just got it here in the last week or so. Okay, I got it. Okay, here's the link for the little, I hope it'll work. Somebody try it and tell me if it works. Like stupid sayings. Yeah, that's Snark. Something that's just a little bit rude, but so true that you can't believe it. So yeah, it's just little ephemera that you can glue in your journals, whatever. It's really cute. They're all just cute. I like these Japanese style, and there was actually 2 of the Japanese style, but they're different. So thank you, Teresa. Funny sarcasm. Rachel is smart. She just gave you the perfect description. So yeah, they're just little ephemeras, colorful, fun. Some of them are kind of grungy. Yeah, so perfect little things. This one's flowers. It's really pretty. And the only book I probably will end up using them in is The Beast. So, hey, did Jamie come in? Hi, Jamie. So, yeah, I just collect junk like this. And this one's all handwriting and letters and addresses and postmarks and just stuff like that. So cool. Astrology, I don't know. Oh, this is, I did use one out of here already. Is that the one? This is one that I probably won't use just because, I don't know. I just probably won't. But it's got all the planets and planetary stuff. Dee Dee's big into that. I might use it. Who knows? I don't know. Oil paintings. So tons of little baby oil paintings. And it's different language, so I don't know what it's saying. Hopefully it's something snarky. And Janet just proved what snark means. Rachel is smart. See, that's what I love about you, Rachel. You get it, man. Girl, you get it. And these have a bunch of ads, elapsed time. So these I will really love. Because I love old ads, postage, anything like that. So we don't have cool stuff like this anymore. Ready Whip. Yeah. And then Botanical Garden is, again, more flowers, more nature stuff. So I don't remember what I paid for it, but whatever it was, I'm sure it was worth it. Don't you know? So that's what those are. I think everybody should have them. But look at, they're just cute little books. It's like a whole little book collection. Dee Dee has one of her own, CB. She won't be using it either. But then while I was at Hobby Lobby, I did walk through the art department, and they had some of the P.H. Martins on sale. So these are normally $8 at Hobby Lobby. I got them for $1.99. Well, this one was $1.99. This one was $1.49. So I only got the brown India ink and then the pen white. So if you go into Hobby Lobby and you want inks, yeah, you might just take a look. I do love the P.H. Martins, or the Bombay. So look over there. And then they had this block of Speedy Carve, and it's normally $15, and they had it on sale for $3.74. So I don't know. Sometime soon I probably will do a carving stream. We'll figure out something. Site says $19.99. Okay. Well, it was worth it to me. So that was all I got at Hobby Lobby. But I have to say, there were a ton of people at Hobby Lobby. I mean a ton. It was the busiest place I went to. Even busier than the grocery store. Did you try the Zig White Ink? I did, Kathy. Kathy's asking about, on Amazon they had a package of inks for Inktober. I have not tried either one of the blacks, Kathy, the Sumi ink or the black ink, but I'm sure they're going to work good because any Zig product is really, really good. And in that same package, you got the white ink. Whoops, I'm throwing stuff. I knocked it. Anyway, I liked it. I did. Mine had thickened a little bit, so you really had to stir it. Really had to stir it. But yeah, I did like it, Kathy. I did. I liked it a lot. And with these, you can't put them in a fountain pen or anything like that. Or I wouldn't recommend it. You can do anything you want. It's your stuff. But I would not recommend putting this in a fountain pen. But you can use it with a dip pen. So, yep. I was eager to try that white, Kathy. You'll like it. It's a good product. And this P.H. Martin, I tried it as well. It's a good product as well. So, yeah, if you see it on sale at Hobby Lobby, I think we're all always in constant pursuit of that perfect white product. White ink, white whatever. Dee Dee said, oh, I don't need it. I just use acrylic paint. But, yeah, I don't. So, yeah, I was happy when I found that. Ugh, bots. I hate bots. Anyway, so today we're going to work in the napkin journal. Hang on, I'm going to get rid of this guy and report him. I report them. I don't know if YouTube ever does anything about them. From the looks of it, I don't think so. Thanks, Jen. Posca pen. Yeah, that's acrylic paint to me, Dee Dee. And I have Posca pens, but anyway. Okay, so this is a cheap journal that I've had forever, and I had done some string art in it, and then I just started covering it up with Snark. Pretty much it's all Snark, but I've been putting napkins in it and whatever else, background stuff, so I'll just flip through it because a lot of you maybe haven't seen it before. Thank you, Rachel. I wish they'd do a finger. That would be awesome. That would make me happy. So these are just journal pages. These are just circles of nothing but Snark. There's always hope. This was when I was going to be nice, so I probably should paint over this page. I don't know. But the fun thing about this journal is you get to use stuff that you don't normally use, or I don't normally use. And this was, I don't know, this was a late night stream, I think, one time where we were having to use 4-letter words. I think that's what it was about. I don't remember. I do a thing called What I Want. That's just a background that I haven't done anything with. Background, not done anything. Some of these are paper towel that I did magicals with. There's a little bit of everything in here. This is tissue paper. This is paper towel. I'll try being nicer if you try being smarter, Rachel. This was that bleedable tissue paper. Bring back common sense, and I love these little guys that Lena sent me. Don't paint over that page. Hi, Jen. Your crazy is showing. You might want to tuck that back in. I actually do like this page. I really do. There's always hope for dummies. Yep, there is always hope. I actually do believe that. I will never be old enough to know better. So yeah, they're just journal pages to use stuff and create something fun. Now I do love this background, and that's a napkin. So this page was pink and I didn't like it, so I painted over it. So I think I'm going to work on this one today and choose a new napkin. Hi, Janice. And I don't work in every page in order. I don't care. This is magical papers. I haven't done magicals in forever either. They're fun. I do like the colors, though. This one is dryer sheets. We were doing experiments with magicals and dryer sheets. So this is actually dryer sheets, that, you know, the things that you throw in the dryer. I love this page. It's not Snark, but it's still a nice page. I love that napkin that I used. And I got to use a ruler on this page, which makes it especially nice, in my opinion. Just a background, not done yet. I think I did this one on stream. I don't remember. I look at people and think, really? That's the sperm that won? I think that of a lot of people. All right, and that's all we've got done in here. So, yeah, let's work over that pink page because it was but ugly. One coat of paint should be enough, right? You like these pages? All right, man, it's getting warm in here. What the heck? So, in preparation, you did that one with your granddaughter. Okay, Rachel. See, Rachel has such a good memory. Are you guys talking about holly? For those of you who don't know, I just read it on Twitter. Mary had posted that one of our fibs, I think that's who you guys are talking about. one of our fibs, Holly Dalton, she was a regular at Dee Dee's, commonly. Passed away yesterday. Don't know any specifics, don't know anything about it, but rest in peace, Holly. Yeah, I just hate hearing stuff like that. Anyway, you guys, this is the bin o' napkins. Dee Dee, do you like that? How it's all organized by size? I hate to say this. You don't have details either. Yeah, see, I haven't heard. So it is sad. We've lost a few through the years. So yeah, this is the bin o' napkins. I've just got to pick one out now. I should have already done that. What? I'm going to pull out these big ones because these pages in this book, because I have my camera pulled back pretty far, I'm not sure that you're getting a good idea of how big these pages are. She was wonderful. Yeah, right? So let's pick out a napkin. Do we want to do... I wish I had multiples of these. I like the butterflies. We'll just flip through them real quick. I do have a couple of these. I'm not feeling green today, though. But I do have multiples of those. I'm going to try and pick one that I have multiples of because... hi, Dawn. Yeah. Now, the Halloween ones I should set aside and put in a Halloween. Okay, I have multiples of this grape one, too. And these were mostly gifted to me, and I think I did participate in a couple of napkin swaps and stuff like that. Ooh, I like that one. That one's really pretty, but there's just not enough of it. I think I have multiples of this, but I'm not feeling especially beachy today either. Everyone here is mad. That is probably true. But who knew there was so much napkins like this? This one has multiples. All right, we'll pull out the ones where we have multiples. And this one's green again. Not feeling green. I like the daffodils. This one's just too busy. I could work on top of it. We'll put it aside. And I think I have multiples of the eggs. The eggs are good. I like the eggs. I'm sure Eileen sent me this one. Or maybe I bought... No, I have multiples of this one. So this one had to be one that I had to buy. I probably bought it for Eileen. British flag. Ooh, this is... Now, see, I like this one because I love these soft colors. Even though most of my work is really bright, I do love the soft colors. This one's kind of nautical. This one I've used part of. Alright, this one I have multiples of. That one's not bad. That one could work. More flamingos. More beach. Easter eggs. That should go in holidays too. Here's a birthday one. Sock monkey. I think everybody on the planet sent me sock monkey ones. I love the sock monkey ones. I'll put that one aside. We'll put that one out too because a sock monkey page could be a really, really good page, right? I like this one. This one, I just like the... it's almost like intuitive art where you just splat paint down and then draw what you see. I like that one. Oh, I have multiples of this one. This one could be my choice. I wonder how you get to be a napkin artist. Do companies have, that one would be Halloween. Do companies have people that just design napkins? I don't know. I do like this one, and, oh, no. Well, wait a minute. I might have enough with both of those. I like that one too. I like the colors in that. This one's awesome too. That would be a great background. If I don't have two, I probably won't have enough napkins. So chicken, that should probably go to Colleen, because she is a chicken lover. And I've taken the backs off of most of these. If you use napkins in your art, well, that one I'll put out because I have multiples of that. I like that one too. Yeah, napkins are generally multiple plies. Oh, I have others of those. All right, now they're repeating. They've gotten goofed up, I guess. You have to take the multiple plies off. I've used this one before. I'm not sure where, in what journal, but I've used that one before. I love that one. That looks like a picnic. Emu, oh, you guys, I have really sad news. Donnie called the other night. The emu passed away. And I have to say, it's kind of funny because I think Robert and I were both really just sad about it, you know, because it was kind of fun to have the emu, and Robert took care of the emu a lot. And I think we were both actually pretty darn sad when they said the emu had passed away. But the thing is, this one could be good too. The emu, I went ahead and looked it up. As close as Jan could tell, and she's a veterinarian, and she has her own large animal vet. As far as they could tell, and just from old timers around here who had memory of the emu and stuff, as best she could tell, the emu was at least 30 years old, maybe older. That's what the page was. Anyway, so I looked up that that emu had actually lived out its lifespan plus, because in captivity it says they can live up to 30 years, and there are old timers around here who remember when the emus came, who said the emu was probably 30 years old. So it lived a good life. But when we drove by the farm the other day on the way to Joplin, both of us were just like, oh, because every time you drove by the farm, you looked for the emu, right? So, yeah, the emu's gone. I think we both feel bad about it. I'm just looking to see. I'll put other stuff on top of this, so, yeah. I don't know. I'm not crazy about that one for this page. Yeah, in captivity they live quite a long time. Out in the wild, I think the average age was like 12 years. So, I mean, this emu definitely got to live out a nice long life. don't know, I kind of like that one. What I'll do with this one is I'll just put the flowers on the bottom and then do something else on the top. I just read of an egret or a heron that passed away at the zoo. She was 67. Now that is a pampered egret or heron. And it's hard to tell which is which, honestly. I think egrets are smaller than herons. I entered a contest to design a printed for a paper plate. Well, there you go, Kathleen. Now you answered my question. Snark for your bicycles. Don't kid yourself. It is not necessarily like falling off a bike. Isn't that the truth? I kind of like that one. I just like the colors, and I think the pink coming through would be really nice. Now, if I'm going to use this one, I would cut it in half and put it in the corners. I kind of like that, but I'd have to block out the background some more. Just working here, seeing what I like, seeing what I like. This one would be an all-over print that I could live with. With the pink coming through, that one's not bad. All right, I think I found the one we're going to use. Or do we use Sock Monkey? What do you guys want? Because I'm going to put Snark on it for sure. So it would only be on one page. One side. No, I'll do that one later. I think we're going to use those dark roses. I think that's really pretty. Yeah, of all that's left, those are my favorites. That looks good with the background, the circle one. Yeah, see, I like the circle one too. I do. But I think this one with the pink showing through will be really pretty. That's what I'm thinking. I'll use that circle one for something else because that is really pretty. All right, let's get busy here. We can't sit here and dink around all day. We got stuff to do. All right, where'd my matte medium go? Do I have it out somewhere? I did clean this weekend, you guys. Saturday, I went in and organized all my stuff. My stencils, oh, God. That is like the ultimate rabbit trail black hole when you do that. I'm not even kidding. Because you have to look at all your stuff and decide how you're going to organize it. But it was a good way to spend the day. Listening to YouTube videos, organizing your stuff. I actually like those kind of days almost as much as I like sitting on the couch binge watching something stupid. All right. This is what we're doing. Oh, I got out that. Oh, well. We're just going to go. Just go. With napkins, you don't have to do the back of the napkin. If it gets wrinkles, I don't care. Because it's absorbent, the matte medium will go through. All right, are we ready? That's probably as good as we're going to do. Who else is going to do something fun for Valentine's? I'm not doing anything. I might fix pizza for supper. Robert will go, oh God, please no. Please feed me some real food. So I'm basically turning Valentine's Day into all about me. That's a little bit of matte medium. I was really wondering, oops, if I was going to stream today. I got up this morning with a headache. But it's eased up, so if it comes back, I'm going to have to go lay down or something. Yeah, I like this. It's very, very pretty. Hubby took you out for breakfast. That's awesome. Okay, I've already broke the spine of this book, so I don't really care about that ditch too much. Because I'll have to tape or glue this entire book back together eventually. But it was just a piece of junk when I bought it, so no big deal. With napkins, you got to be a little bit gentle until the first coat of matte medium is kind of set. Yeah, push that off on the carpet. That would be beautiful. My dirty matte medium water. Hi, Kathy Berg. And I could put some wax paper or something in between the pages, but in this journal, I don't even worry about it. Other journals, I would. Yeah, this one, no. I've already trashed it out so much. Yeah, I like that you can see the pink underneath it, so that's good. And other than this, you guys, I have been working on another project that I can't show, so you guys can almost guess what it is. Yeah, I haven't been producing a ton of art this last week. Well, I actually did produce a ton. I just can't show it, is the deal. I did show it to Dee Dee. And the easiest way to tear a napkin is just to get it wet. And I will save the pieces of the napkin, but get the edge wet. And then it just peels really, really easily. Yeah, there's a Kathy C. Kathy Carney. I don't know if she's here, but there's a Kathy Carney. She commonly comes to my streams. I might have to use that to patch over here, so we'll see. Is it dirty like all the other sayings? Oh, sure. This is like Dee Dee not unboxing her Happy Mail. Keep us on the edge. Yeah, well, it'll be a while before you guys see it. I think ultimately you will see it, but you're not going to see it from me. Because I want it to be a surprise. Had a bubble there. Not in love with this seam there, but that's okay. We'll try and disguise it. At the end, you won't probably see it. Just looking for more air bubbles. It's the only thing I don't like. Thanks, CB, whatever it was. Thanks for deleting it. I trust your judgment that it was something that needed to be deleted. Must be X-rated. Around here, yeah, probably more than likely. Let me hit this with a heat gun. I think I've got most of the wrinkles and bubbles down. Heat gun. Oh, there, I boogered up the napkin. Damn, Sam. All right, we're going to fix that. I'll just take this, and we'll do a little repair, and you'll never see it. I ought to listen to what I say, right? What about the quote, masks are good, some people need muzzled? That is the absolute truth. Look at that. You can't even tell. Sweet. Heat gun. All right, I'm going to let that air dry for a minute. I was going to use some tan tissue paper on it, but I think what I'm going to do is go get some white, do some little bit of stamping, and add another layer. Start breaking up the pattern a little bit. So hang on, let me just go grab some white tissue real quick. I already got too much stuff around. All right, I'm going to move this aside while I work on the tissue paper. Hi, Brenda. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Hi, Kathy Carney. Okay, I knew there's the Kathy C. Somebody just asked a minute ago. We have a Kathy A. We have a Kathy B. I'm wrinkling it up for a reason. The camera will go crazy with the white, so just bear with me for a minute. Where is the blue? And I always use the same script stamp because it's just here and it's easy. When this dries, it is permanent. It's Memento ink pad. You like the wrinklage ASMR? I'm not as good at ASMR as Dee Dee, right? Dee Dee's really good at that. She has pencils and trays and all kinds of stuff. I'm not going to cover the whole page with this. I'm only going to use part of it. So whatever I don't use, it'll just go back in my stash. I don't really care. Can you hear that tearing, Rachel? You like that? I'm hoping this will kind of disappear in the background. We'll see. Dee Dee was generous with the ASMR this morning, Rachel. Whenever Dee Dee uses pan pastels, I always want to get mine out. Always. And what's weird is somebody in chat was asking about the pan pastels, and are they like this, and are they like that, and pan pastels are just really hard to describe. They're not like any other pastel you buy. They're not oily. They're not dry. They're like a creamy dry, and you just can't explain. All right. I'm going to be smart. Save myself some cleanup today. How about that? Isn't it, Brenda? Yeah, wrinkles on, or ink on wrinkles is just the neatest, coolest effect. And it kind of just disappears. I'm going to do it over here on the side, so if I don't like it, yeah, I don't have to do it all over. I know I'll like it, though, because... yeah, I always do. Yep. Because now I'll just start building up layers. I don't know if I'll use some Tim Holtz tissue or what, but yep. Try and keep kind of the same color theme, but just build up the layers. Crumpleage, yep. Well, it's easy to disguise things too, you know, like But I don't know. I just like lots of the layers. But in this book, I can't use too much dimension because the spine just won't take it. And we've got snow coming the end of the week again, which I hate. They are, Brenda. The pan pastels are so nice and smooth, and they're flat, easy coverage. It's just, they're so nice. They are so nice. The only problem I would say with pan pastels, and you guys tell me what you think if you've used them, I like to do detail work a lot of times, and the pan pastels are kind of hard with fine detail. But otherwise, there is no downside to pan pastels. The colors stay nice and vibrant. You can colorize your cat. Who knows how much of that napkin will be showing by the time I'm done. Yeah, that's when you use your colored pencils for the details. Yeah, and that's cool because, you know, it truly is mixed media. But that, when I say that's the only downside, Dee Dee, I just mean that I think they're just such a perfect product in so many ways that if I had to come up with a downside, that would be the only one I could come up with, right? But even with other pastels, you know, details, so it's not like that's only for pan pastels. That's true of any pastel, really. All right. All right, what should I do next? Let this dry a little bit. Yeah, the tips on the soft tool are good. They don't last real long. But yeah, the tips are good. All right, I'm gonna run over and get some fresh water. BRB. All right, I did get out some stencilage. You like it, Rachel? Pick out some stencils. I did organize all my stencils. You guys, if you haven't gone through your stencils in a while, go through them because you've forgotten at least half of everything you own, if you're like me. I pulled out stencils and I was just like, I forgot I had that. Then I found one I actually had two of. So at some point I'll do a giveaway. I think one of them I bought and one of them was gifted to me, so. That one's kind of roses. That one wouldn't be bad. But I just want some more distraction is pretty much what I'm looking for. These are, I think, pretty much the same ones that Dee Dee has. And look at, that one has stain on it. Ugh. I don't want anything with straight lines. I want curvy lines. A lot of these are just geometric. So, good for a lot of uses, but I don't think I want them for this one. Too big. Some are too big, some are too small. That one might not be too bad if I did it in small pieces. I always go for the circles. These little baby ones I've probably used more than any stencil I've ever bought. That one could be good because it's just a random pattern. Alright. But these little ones, these have been more useful than anything. I can't remember where I got them. I've had them for years. Can't have too many stickers. The ink napkin, you can visualize lilacs. Lilacs will be out soon, you guys. We don't have too long before we start getting some decent weather again, maybe. At least down here. I'm in Oklahoma, so the further south you are, the earlier you get the good weather. I don't want too much. That's why I'm trying to pick a pattern where that one might not be bad, especially with the wrinklage. Yeah, that one's not going to work. All right. I've narrowed it down to those two, either this one or this one. And I got to come up with a color. What color do we want to use on this? Because I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's real soft pink in the background, and I'm going to have to hit this with a heat gun. I wish I could leave paint on my stencils. I just can't. They're dirty, and then they're going to grow organisms, and you can't have organisms growing on your art supplies. It's a brain thing, and I know it, and if you guys don't suffer with it, you don't understand. If I left paint on a stencil, like stains I can't do anything about, even though I scrub them with a Mr. Clean eraser. I couldn't put them away. They would nag me. Organisms are a bad thing. Keep going. Dee Dee calls organisms texture. Okay. Mr. Monk called Janet and wants his OCD back. Yellow could be really nice, Jenren. I was thinking like a lilac color. More of a light purple. But yellow could be really good. Maybe yellow is good. because I've got some light aqua color in the background too. Mr. Monk needs to get in line, Dee Dee. All right, here, I've got some orangish yellow in the back here. Let's just look, see what it's going to look like. There's some yellow daffodils. And then here's some real light yellow. I think yellow might be the color. Good idea. We are all organisms. Shh, Brenda. We are not one-celled organisms that are poisonous. How about that? You were thinking lavender? Yeah, I was kind of going lavender, but I think the yellow is not horrible. I'm not going to use the napkins. I'm just saying that the yellow could look really pretty on here. Okay, we're going with yellow. Yellow, yellow. I just stuffed these in the back. They'll probably end up in the trash someday, but yeah. All right, let's do some yellow. Janet, get with the OCD program and get rid of the page overlap. That I have to wait till the end, Rachel, because just stop. Stop, I'm saying. I can't tell which yellow is really pretty in there. Oh, they're very close to the same. Let's use Sunny Day. It's a soft yellow. Some of us say, oh, paint on you? I don't remember what I was doing the other day, but look, I got paint on my shirt. It's a sweatshirt, so I put it on, take it off, put it on, take it off. Oh, I need a little spongeroo thing here. The overlap will go away, Rachel. Trust me. The edges will get inked. It'll all be good, believe me. Okay, taking bets. Is she? No, Rachel. I have used my fingers, but I'm not going to today because I have a very nice clean sponge to use. You guys would really freak out when I make meatloaf and certain dishes. I do actually mix it all up with my hands. I can't say that I'm happy about it when I'm doing it, but I actually do it. All right, now I have to decide. Decide. Let's use this one. It's pretty nondescript in the background. Yeah, that's the one we're using. All right, y'all get in line to start making fun of me, you freaks. Bless my heart. Dee Dee, you're already in the corner, but I'm not going to be in your face yellow. I don't even use rubber gloves, Rachel, but I have to say I probably wash my hands 15 or 20 times when I'm doing it. And I do like meatloaf. I haven't made it in a while. I love meatloaf sandwiches. Rachel dragged me here. Of course she did, Dee Dee. Because just like I said a little while ago, Rachel is smart. Smart ass. I know they just look like blobs, but on the camera, but they don't look that way in real life. Yeah, right, Jen? I haven't made it in a while, but it sounds really good. I won't have time to make it today. Actually, what I should have done between Dee Dee's stream and my stream was put the ribs in the crock pot, but I didn't do that. So what I had planned for dinner tonight, yeah, isn't going to get done. Yeah, I'm glad that I like the yellow. It's soft, it's not in your face, so I'm cool with this. I'm kind of thinking I want to add some brown though now too. I don't know why. Alright, not sure what I want to do next. We did some stencilage. See what I've done on other pages. You don't do this for a while, you forget, right? All the tools you have at your disposal. I am going to use, I should get out some, I'm going to add some black. Jen, Ran, we think alike. I think I'm going to use, I like to add circles or splatters. So I think I'm going to, and this is my circle container. It's all pretty clean. I'm going to use 2 different size circles. And I think I'm going to use acrylic paint rather than ink. You have flu and fever, Judy? I hope you're feeling better. It is breaking up all the blue. Yeah, and I think I like brown and blue, so that's part of the reason I want brown. Gold might not be bad either. But I'm going to use like a nutmeg brown, not a real dark brown. You just have to kind of keep adding layers until it gets where you want it. I organized all my paints on Saturday too, so they're all in rainbow order. It's so fun. All right, somebody in chat is sitting in there telling Rachel she's a lovely person. I told her she's smart today. Now you're saying lovely person. Oh, you know we're not going to be able to hang out with Rachel much longer because her head will be so damn big she can't fit in the corner anymore. I love that actually about Rachel. Taking it all with a grain of salt. No, Rachel is a lovely person. But I don't want her going around acting all hoity-toity. But I do like the fact that she does pray for us and cares for us. Oh, God. Can't believe I'm saying that while she's sitting there in chat listening. Wasn't it so pretty when it was just the blue flowers? Time to hit it with the heat gun. Now my coffee cup has splatters. Dee Dee just knocked me off the stool. Okay, good. Thank you, Dee Dee. Dee Dee's taking care of all of us. You will find a way to forgive yourself for being nice. Oh, I'm sure of that. I like brown with blue. Probably one of my most favorite things I've ever done. Oh, it's in this cedar chest. I did a brown and blue magical page together. Oh, it was his favorite thing. I didn't think that brown would work, but it did. Brown and blue, for whatever reason, in my world, always works. Always works. And my house is pretty much tan and navy blue. And burgundy. And maybe rather than the yellow, a burgundy or dark red would have been really nice. But yeah, the brown is good. And I'll probably edge it in brown, so at the end it'll just bring it all together. It just always seems to do that. Don't know why. But I brought the gold out too. I'm not sure what I'd want to do with the gold. Alright, what else? Let me think what else. I don't think I want to add like any Tim Holtz tissues or anything like that. But now that I've added the brown, I don't know, that might be too much. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna. I'm liking it so far. It's a pretty good background. Brown, not. Use brown. I promise you. Try a few pages of brown. Look at this brown page. Where is it? There's one with a lot of brown on it. That has a fair amount of brown and gold. I like that. But this page of nothing but brown and black, I love this page. I love everything about this page. Probably if I was going to change this page at all, I would add some really dark green. But this page of nothing but brown and blue, I love it. All right, there's still a few pages or places where it's, what did I do with my rag? Wet, and I'm not going to spend any more time trying to dry it. So just pick up the excess, and if it picks up the paint, nobody cares. All right, maybe I should pick out my Snark next, because I've got to decide either a focal point or do more like I've done the other pages where it's just nothing but words. And decide, do I want to do the words on a separate sheet and glue it on like one of these other pages? Or do it like this, where the Snark is the focal point. She gave her book a little pat. Well, of course I gave the book a little pat. This page with brown I love. This page at one point was an absolute disaster. But somehow at the end it all came together. So we're having faith that this one will too. So let's pick out which Snark we want. The blue floral page. Yeah, with just the writing all right in the center, Dee Dee. I like this one too, where it's just the sentiment is kind of the focal point. This one has color shift paint on it, and I really like that color shift paint too. I forget to use it a lot. This one, You're Crazy, is showing. True that, Rachel. That cracked me up this morning, Dee Dee, that you bought those dust covers for 40 bucks. I wrote in chat, Dee Dee, you know you're living large when you have custom dust covers for your books. Just seeing. That doesn't ring taco to me. All I know is if a giant meteor. That one is not bad. This one's better. Being right all the time is actually quite a burden. There are people outside doing stuff. Weirdos. Especially when you don't have the books, right? Dee Dee is living large. I should send this one to Rachel. I want my headstone to have lots of typos so I can continue annoying people. Someday we'll do a nature one, and we'll use the one about the cashier. Oh, there's 3 of them here that I really like. We're doing being right all day. So I can either, okay, I can write with my handwriting or I can use stencils. I think what I'm going to do, to make it stand out is I'm going to stamp this using rubber stamps on white tissue and then put it down. Let's do that. And I think I'll do it in black. So let me, did I bring out, oh, I used all the tissue I brought out. What a dope I am. we'll stamp it in indigo. Trash on the floor. And I'll get out all the ones that I have kind of big letters. Alphabets. I have so many alphabets. I think we're going to use this one. And I'll do upper and lower case. Hey Sharon, I hope I haven't missed anybody. And Mariah, I don't know, I probably missed a bunch. Oh, and then I pulled out a piece of tissue that's been used. Here's one that's fine. Sneaky sweet. You think? I'm not sure how. Let's do a test first because I'm not sure. Get out the big block. Try and do entire words at a time. What do you guys think of that? Dang, girl. Throwing stuff. Alright, this is going to be a real test here. No, start over here. For years, well, 3 years, I ran a poster press. And it's where you have to set the type all backwards. This will be a test. If the acrylic, well, this is foam. You know what? I'm not sure that I want to put acrylic paint on that. The letters aren't in alphabetical order. Okay, now this came from the store that way. How did I not notice that? Oh my God, Rachel! Yeah, I'm not sure I want to use acrylic on this foam because I won't be able to wash it for a little while. Yeah, I'm thinking I need to use a stamp pad. So I didn't reorder them. I didn't, Rachel. I got them on sale, so it was probably during one of those huge hauls from Hobby Lobby, and I didn't even recognize it. I'm going to see. I think I have an indigo. Versa Magic. Is that... Nope, we're going to try. But I should have, I thought I had indigo, one of these. We'll see, we'll see. Maybe not. Paris Dusk is probably as good as I'm going to get. Is Versa Magic permanent, you guys? Yeah, see, I don't want anything that's going to trash out the stamp. I mean, I want the stamp to be usable when I'm done with it. Let's see. That's going to be tough. Get a baby wipe ready. Do you think I could use the acrylic and just baby wipe them clean? The baby wipes were already out. I used them this morning. Because I don't mind stamping off the ink. Can you drop them in aperitif dish? You know, I don't want to soak them in water because for them to stick to this acrylic block, they've got some, like a layer of acetate or something on them. But I want the words kind of big. Okay, we're going to test and see if the Versamagic is permanent first, because I never remember which stamp pads. I know the Memento are permanent. Nope. The chalk inks are not permanent. So, you do need to wash them. Even I do that. No, yeah, I'll stamp them off. All right, we're just going to go with the Memento inks. Let's see how good they stamp. Do you guys like me having to experiment like this? Yeah, that's okay. I don't mind that. Okay. Maybe I'll get out a gold pen or something. All right, so we have a plan. We're going to use the words, the stamps. Where is that? Okay, I think I'll be able to see well enough through this tissue paper. Bear with my OCD here for a minute. I got a pile of crap here. I want it somewhat straight. You guys get that, right? And the letters are the words too small to cut and paste? Yeah, I'd rather they just be part of the page. And the ascenders and descenders are how big? See, they're just an inch and an eighth. Okay, so minimum inch and a half. And they might overlap some, but that'll be okay. Okay, so this one is being right. All right, that should do it, okay? All is right with the world. Exactly, right? When you get to use a ruler, nothing else has to happen the whole rest of the day because you've already hit supreme awesomeness. So, yeah, there's that. All right. All right, Rachel, hold your hat because these probably aren't in order either. They're not. What the hell? All right. All right, where's the eye? Now watch, I'll get into this and figure out, hell, I don't even have all the letters. No, I maybe have never even used these stamps, so who knows. That's a P, which means that's a Q. The E is crooked, we'll fix him. All right, I can live with that. And if they're a little crooked, just look the other way, okay, please? All right. Okay, CB has just announced to the world that she hates computers, automated things, and her bank. I agree, CB. I hate all those things too. And I could add more to the list. How far do we want to go? How much hate do we want to get into today? And I might have to go over these letters with a pen or something. I don't know. We'll just see. But we'll give it a go. If it doesn't work, you learn something. Oh, yeah, baby. I don't want to get them too wet, however, because I'm going to have to use some of them again. I'll leave the ones that I use out here. So I make sure I get them good and clean before I put them back. See, this is the fiddly stuff that I love doing, but I know most people don't, so that's why I like to torture you this way. There's an F. Rachel, when I put these away, I know this is going to make you feel better. When I put these away, I will try and get them back in alphabetical order, okay? G is crooked. And down too low. Now this is when I'll drive you crazy. I'm okay with that. Oh, the T didn't come out real great. Why not? That's so weird. Oh, because it's... Oh, gotta do just a T. Thank God, I was going to say, something's really wrong here. That little dot I gotta really keep track of. I'll lose that bad boy in a heartbeat. Yeah, I do love this sort of thing. A lot of people wouldn't. Being right. All right, I'm looking at the size of the page. I think I'm going to put all on this same line. I had planned it for down here, but I think I'm going to put it up here. Yeah, this sort of stuff I did for a living, so, and I got to do it by myself. Like, I didn't have to deal with buttholes. Accidental tea masking, right? Okay, and all, I'm gonna have to do the L separately, but that's okay. I could do it. I could beat Mike Tyson. Oh, you know what? Now get smart. Use the horizontal and the vertical lines to keep them straight. What is wrong with me? Okay, so this is going to be all the time is. Okay. Just seeing if I'm going to have overlap and what I have to account for. Have I used, I do, the T should be out. And I could do multiple words at a time, but it just seemed, right now, so far, it's been, I've had to use the letters, so you could leave the space, but you're gambling doing that. Oh, I'm going to have to drop it down. I don't leave enough space. No, I'll cut the lines out and use them that way, I think. No, I don't like that. Okay, this is how I'm going to do it. Oh, come on, stick, you little pain in the butt. Now, I'm not going to do it, but it would help to probably have some tweezers, right? Hide that piece of acetate so I don't do that stupid thing. Okay, a lot of bravado not drawing a second ruled line. Right, Rachel? Living on the edge right now, girl. Living on the edge. And I expect massive kudos for that, if you don't mind. I do have 3 lines, but the second line, I was planning on 1.5 inches based on my measurement, and I think I screwed up my measurements, so. I can't believe I just admitted that out loud, but I did. Or, yeah. And I'm not actually eyeballing it. I'm using the horizontal lines on the acrylic block. Now this one, I am going to have to leave a space. So I can do it one of 2 ways. I can do part of the word and then come back and do the spacing, or I can come back in and do just the A later. And right now my brain is wrestling with that. I think I'm going to put the A in there as a spacer. And I have to do the same thing with the L. Oh, just eyeballing it, I was already so... Alright, thinking. Best way to do this for a higher percentage of success. Actually, I think I'm going to put actually on just one. Okay, we'll see how we do here, okay? Keep your fingers and eyes crossed. Because if I look at, I was going to say, if I screw up now, I'm going to be so mad. Look at, I put the C on there backwards. But the cool thing is, since I'm, thanks, Devin. I wish I'd seen that before. Because I'm going to cut this out and paste it, I can just move down a line. Like real typesetters do. Thanks, Devin. Double check, double check, double check. What the hell? And I'm sitting there looking at it too. That's another thing that pisses me off. All right. C is backwards. And who's Dee Dee saying leave it? No, Dee Dee. God, do you want me to have a nervous breakdown every time I open the book? You should leave it. I think you should pound sand. I can't leave that. I cannot leave it. That would be like admitting publicly that I screwed up. Do you think that is in my nature? Think again, girl. See, some people would leave that and just think of it as a happy memory. Every time I looked at it, I would just like go, somebody needs to kick your ass right now. All right, what's Devin saying? It would be pretty funny and ironic. Actually, you know what? It would, Devin. Oh my God, now you guys are having me going, yeah, maybe I need to leave it because that is so ironic. Okay, you guys, you're going to win. You are going to win, and every time I look at it, I will just be like, I hate those fibs. I hate them. I hate them. But you're right. All right, you guys win. It's staying. It's going to be painful. It's going to hurt me. It's going to hurt me. I know it is, and I'm going to have to cry to Robert. I'm going to have to make Robert do something to make up for it. What do I want? What should Robert have to do to make up for my mistake? Whoop whoop, just made my whole Valentine's Day. Well, good. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I'm going to live in agony forever, and you guys are going to be happy about it. Enjoy. That won't stay straight. Devin, is this one right? Oh my God. I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it. Oh, what the things I do for you people. Q. All right, that one's not right. I must use the N. How can you tell? They look just the same to me. They are the same. All right, now guess what I've lost? I've lost the little eye dot. No, there it is. Fooling you. I'm so glad I'm using these stamps because I never have used them, I don't think. Maybe once. But is the eye dot the right way up? Okay, I'm going to put quite a burden all on one. Okay, that's what we're doing. Aren't they great letter stamps, Devin? And the cool thing about them is I got them during the great Hobby Lobby sell-off. Oh, that A is really crooked. Let me tell you what I paid for them. And I'd always looked at the Tim Holtz stamps and thought, I'd like those, but I just thought they were too pricey, so I would never buy them because I'm a cheapskate at heart. And then I went to the Hobby Lobby great sell-off. And I am going to have to cut and paste, but that's okay. They were $11 originally. I got it for $2.75. So the lowercase was probably, did you seriously look to see if the dot was the right way up? I probably did, Judy. All right, whatever your name is, you're a butthole, and I'm getting rid of you. Oops. It was a bargain, right? Sometimes you just, there were actually some things on that sale that were just almost too good to pass up. You know, like if you saw it, you just almost had to buy it just in case you used it one time. You did. All right, Judy, you get your butt over in the corner with Rachel and Dee Dee. Y'all are getting to be a bunch of pain in my butts. Okay, I need the U again. You think I'm a little gun shy? Y'all are beating the hell out of me. All right. That's a D. That's the B. Y'all have me nervous as hell right now. I need a little bit of space between there. Okay, when you're setting lead type like this, I'll tell you how you do it to get it absolutely perfect. I don't have spacers, but when you're setting lead type like this and you're doing it letter by letter, in between the letters, there's a piece of lead that you put in there. That's why they called it lead type. It was all made out of lead. And say between an I and an M, you might use a different size lead than you would between an O and a P. All right. So that's how when they were setting type by hand, it would be just flawless. All right. Have I used the R yet? Yep, because right starts with an R. Okay. It's a good thing I spell halfway decent, right? in. All right, I think this is it. This is as much fun as have I ever. Oh, God. All right, this is it. I forgot the period. All right, Dee Dee, go have a fun afternoon. Be nice to Buddy because it's Valentine's Day. Could you do that for me? Thank you, Dee Dee. You're the best. Okay, I will use the little eye dot for a period because I forgot to put the period on there, and you need the period. And actually, it's not. It's centered pretty good, actually. So bravo me. Take care of that little valuable little bad boy. Okay. You would love Mystic Village in Connecticut. They have old printing press and actually no backwards C handset. I probably would. Where were we? We were someplace. It was when we were in Australia, wasn't it, CB? In that apartment in Melbourne, didn't they have a old-fashioned printing press down in the lobby? Or am I remembering something different? All right, so now punctuation is important, especially those commas and stuff. There's actually a meme that goes around. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut around that. That's all right. We'll figure it out. I should have dropped that down a little bit, but I can't believe I have to leave that. I think it was a printing press, CB. I'm almost certain. Because I remember looking at it several times as we would go through that lobby. I mean, it was not a outrageously, not like the oldest printing press, but it was an old printing press that would have used lead type. And they would ink it every time. I'm almost certain it was. All right, let's bring the page over, lay this stuff out, and decide if I want to cut the I have the biggest mess here. cut the individual lines out, or how I want to do this. Do I want to spread it over 2 pages? How do I want to do this? And I'll do all those, put all those letters away later. And I'm hoping this white kind of drops into the background. I don't want it centered on the page. I think I want it being right all the time is, and then actually quite a burden over here. And then if I want to add another focal point, I could do it. No. All right, I'm going to cut actually quite off. And the reason I'm thinking this, y'all are probably going to think I'm insane, which, yeah, I can't argue, is the weight. Okay, now if I want to add something, I can add it either up here or here. And I'll make that decision based on the weight of the page. See how this is a little weightier than this is over here? Yeah. Never have I ever cut a napkin with an X-Acto blade. Well, Devin, this isn't actually a napkin. This is tissue paper. It's real lightweight. And I'm hoping, I'm actually going to pull a piece off. I'm hoping it will virtually disappear. That's what I'm hoping. But I'm going to put that on this side. Now, if I really wanted this to stand out, either water, yeah, I'm going to, Judy. And I'll probably do it because I don't necessarily like the straight edges, even though I live for straight edges. I will actually ragged it, I think, a little bit. Yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll ragged it. Let's try the water and see. And I can go right on top of this page now with water because it's got enough matte medium on it. So it should, yeah, see, it'll ragged pretty easy. So we're good. We are good. Get off. But if I really wanted this to stand out, I could paint the back side of this tissue paper with white acrylic and it would really stand out. But I don't want it to stand out that much, right? And hopefully that'll make it blend a little bit better. I gotta fix that A a little bit. The whole word is screwed up. Why am I even worried about it, right? Get over your OCD-ness, girl. All right, I'll check with you guys. Are saying in chat here in just a second. I can't believe I misspelled that. Oh. It is funny though, so I'm glad you guys convinced me to leave it, because it is truly ironic. All right, reading chat. Don't glue your words backwards. I won't do that. Is your seeing actually supposed to be backwards? Did somebody explain to poor Electra? And I'm hoping that line will just disappear when I matte medium it. Okay, we're going to see if this will disappear into the backgrounds. Hi, Barbara Clark. It is a burden. It's so hard. It's so hard. Now if I can just get it somewhat straight. Somewhat straight. I'll be a happy girl. Happy, happy girl. All right. Since I cut these two lines apart, I'm going to go ahead and do it on this one as well, just so it doesn't look like I screwed up again. And then I can change the spacing if I want. Y'all liking that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. That's better. Let's go. I can't tell you how much right now I want to measure down from the top and see how crooked I am, but I'm not going to. Yep, it pretty much is disappearing into the background. I like that. Now, okay, this is something only a crazy person would think. But the way that's spaced right now, where the G comes down and the H goes up, and the TI are high, and the I comes up there, that spacing to me is so pleasing, I can't even describe to you how happy that makes me. I couldn't have done that if I tried. And this blue ink should not smear, so I probably should have let it rest a little bit longer, but oh well. It is moving a little bit, but it's okay. Conquering OCD. Yeah, right. Actually, I look back at things I did as a kid. That I knew was kind of weird that other people didn't do that. Just slightly OCD traits. Of course, then I didn't have a name for it. I didn't know that what I was experiencing had an actual name, or that, you know. But I've recognized for a long time that certain things that I did or thought, or that I would move things that just for whatever reason made me a little bit nervous. But yeah, I went through my whole life like that, and I hope that's straight, a little bit straight. All right, if it's not, we're just going to blame it on that backwards C. I like how it just disappeared in the background, that's for sure. And that is crooked, and I'm okay. I'm just going to be okay, whether I am or not. All I'm doing here is cleaning off the excess junk off my brush. All right, what else does it need? Gonna drink some coffee. That is a good trick for a lot of things, Shelley, especially if you're going to add a stamped image to something. Do it on tissue paper. It doesn't disappear 100%, but it definitely pushes it in. So, yeah. And I'm actually glad I went with that blue, because that is the blue that I used other places, so it kind of just brings it all together. All right, Rachel, do you want me to clean off these edges and get them straight? Would that make you feel better? Now, also, if I wanted to at this point, and it might be kind of nice, I don't know, I'll think about it later, but if I wanted to add some gold or something, just doing some shading on the letters with a gold paint would actually look really cool too. Bye, Devin. Go have a fun Valentine's Day with hugs. I hope you get home soon. Well, if you want to. I won't be on but another few minutes. I'll clean up the edges and probably put a brown edge around it, frankly. All right, it should be dry enough to work with. See you, Devin. Are you splitting, Rachel? We'll see you later. Thanks for all the laughs today. You're cracking my ass up, girl. I'm not sure if I'm even on camera so you guys can see. You're not missing much, I can tell you that. It's not like Dee Dee color in a girl's face. Know what I mean? Which is always like watching magic. That's the book sliding down the springs on my camera, or my microphone boom stand. I can't do it this way, gotta do it the other way. All right, better. Better. I think I will do the edges in brown just to pull that brown in a little bit more. And I don't know if I'll come back. If I find the perfect picture or something to add to it, I might come back and add it later. I don't know. I guess in my world, the page is never really completely done. If you find something, you add it, That's good. Okie dokie. Clean edges. Janice, I actually just call this the Napkin Journal or the Snark Journal. But Wit and Wisdom, yeah, that would be okay. I wouldn't mind that so much. That's, I think, still pliable enough that I can do the edges with it. If not, I'll cut it off. One thing about a matte medium page that I really love is when it gets pliable like that. It's kind of like working on a sheet of plastic or something. I actually really like that. You know what? I'm going to use my finger. Get it a little thicker and thinner. Can you guys even, oops, see what I'm doing here? I don't have a huge amount of room here. Now that I've got that edge wet, I've got to be a little bit careful. That C is actually pretty funny. I wonder if that would have ever entered my brain if you guys hadn't brought it to my attention. Leave it, it's ironic. I know a lot of people don't ink the edge of their pages anymore, but to me it just makes it look more finished or something. I don't know, but I like the edges inked, so that's that. This is an odd page because I didn't add any black. There's a little black in the background and the flowers, but normally I will always add black to a page, always. That's just almost like a mandatory layer. So this one's really unusual. Maybe I'll add black shadowing or something, because that is weird that I didn't add black. I always would do black. You guys like this page? Thanks, Brenda. I'm sure you're probably thinking that brown is really a weird color, but I really like it with the blue, so my book, my choice. Okay, baby wipe, where is it? You found upside down pages. I kind of think that that's an unwritten rule that the universe has, that there has to be one upside down page in every journal you create. But I'm so OCD that if mine comes out upside down, I probably am going to cut it out and fix it. Thanks, Icy. Thanks, you guys. I don't know. I may add something else to it. I don't know, but I got quite a bit done. So, but I like the brown. Bye, Dorothy. Go have a great Valentine's Day. Something to strive for next time. There you go. All right. I do want to, let's see. Do I have a... I don't really want to use the stamp. Maybe I should. All right, I'm going to try and fix that A. I know that you guys are saying, no, leave it, it's ironic. I know, but I'm going to try and fix it anyway. Let's see. Perfect page. Oops, that was not perfect. Dumbass. Oh my God, I need to stop now before it goes from bad to worse. All right, that's a G, not an A. For God's sakes, girl, you need to go take a nap. Where's the A? There we go. Holy crapola. Haha, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, take that, girl. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna call it a day. I will go ahead and put the date on this. I'll use my white pen so it'll stick out. This is 2/14, Valentine's Day, 2022. Holy crapola. Step away from the letters. Thanks, Barbara. Thanks, CB. CB, thanks for being mod. Thanks so much, you guys. If I add anything to it, I'll try and remember to show you. But I love my new Snark calendar, and chances are you're going to see more of it. The brown gives it kind of an age look. Yeah, right, Kathleen? And I like a little grunge. So, all right, you guys, be kind. And I'll see you next week. Love you. See you. Bye.